Yo, what's up guys, Mega here, and I'm back bringing another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. So today I'm against Cospha, and I do apologise if I have actually pronounced your name wrong. But before we get into the battle, if you guys could leave a like on this video, showing support definitely tells me that you guys are enjoying what I'm uploading, and it really does mean a lot. And also if you could leave a comment on the video about the battle down below. I do love reading your guys' comments, and if you definitely want to see more, don't forget to subscribe for more. So looking at the team preview, my opponent's actually running a balanced team built around Mega Beedrill. I'm actually running this pretty nice team I've actually built around Mega Diancie and the Bishop core. The team revolves around Choice Scarf at Landorus and Greninja, forcing a lot of switches and getting free momentum with U-turn and getting in the likes of my Gothtail, which can actually trap threats that are towards my Bishop and my Diancie and pick them off. And then I can hopefully potentially set up with my SD Bishop or my Rock Polish Diancie and sweep. So I do really like this team, and I'm definitely going to be using this team a lot. So let's just get straight on into this battle, shall we? So I'm excited off of my Ferrothorn. As looking at his potential leads is Greninja, Beedrill or Landorus. My Ferrothorn has a great matchup against them, and I can freely set up my Stealth Rocks because he doesn't have a defog on his team. But he actually counter leads me and leads straight off with his Conkeldurr, knowing full well that I'd want to lead off my Ferrothorn. So it's a very nice play on his part. So I'm going to be forced to switch. His obvious play was to go for knockoff, so I'm going to make the switch on into my Diancie, easily take that, tank that, and get a free Mega Evolution off and just fire off a Moonblast. And I was actually expecting it to actually live, but as you can see, I go straight for that Moonblast and the Conkeldurr is gone, completely HOKO'd, which is fantastic for me. Down goes a huge threat. This does however give him a free switch out into his Ferrothorn. I don't want to stay in, there's nothing I can really do to his Ferrothorn, and I do have a Gothtail which I do need to trap this Ferrothorn with, so I can freely potentially set up later on. So I'm going to go out into my Gothtail now, as it predicts that nice and makes a nice double switch, goes out into his Greninja, which is a good play on my opponent's part, so I am going to be forced out here. I do have a Ferrothorn of my own which I can easily switch on in, hopefully take a hit, and actually can take multiple hits from this Greninja as long as it's not running a Hidden Power Fire. So he's going to go straight for that Hydro Pump on the switch and out into my Ferrothorn, which I was hoping after the Hydro Pump, based off that damage, I could actually leave a Hidden Power Fire if he was running it. And I cannot unfortunately scout, as I do not have anything that wants to switch into this Greninja. His Greninja is a huge threat, as it does reveal the HP Fine that completely wipes me out, which is really unfortunate for me, as Ferrothorn is my Stealth Rocker. So I'm going to go out to my Landorus now. I am a Scarf Landorus. With the way I brought this thing in, definitely reveals to him that I am in fact Scarf, so I know he's not going to want to stay in, so I'm actually going to go straight for the knockoff actually. The reason why I went for the knockoff was predicting his own Landorus, as had I just gone straight for U-turn, I would have easily been able to go back out into my Gothtail and just trap this Ferrothorn, which is why I wasn't actually expecting to switch on into his Ferrothorn, as he was trying his best to avoid being trapped previously. But either way, I do manage to knock off this thing's Rocky Helmet. Going to make the switch into my Gothtail now, expecting to get up 3 rocks, but it actually goes for Leech Seed, so I'm not actually expecting this thing to be running rocks, and potentially his Lando is actually running rocks. So either way, I've got my Gothtail inside for free now, and I can just easily trap this thing, go straight for a HP 5 of my own. I am Spec, this will easily take out the Ferrothorn, which is nice for me, as this is one of the things that was actually a threat to my Diancie. So in comes his Mega Beedrill now. Can just freely use his time to Mega Evolve and take out my Gothtail. My Gothtail has however done its job, and I really don't have nothing to switch in. I do have my Landorus as a decent check to my Beedrill, but like I said, I don't want to potentially take unnecessary damage, so I'm just going to be forced to sack off my Gothtail now, as it's done its job by trapping and taking out that Ferrothorn. In comes his Greninja now. This is fine for me, as I can actually just go out into my Landorus. Again, like I did mention on Scarf, I can easily just go straight for U-turn. U-turn is my safest play, and is definitely going to switch on out of there into his Landorus, which is a decent check, of course, to opposing Landorus T, so I can just freely go for the U-turn and get the momentum. And what I'm actually going to decide to do is, like I said, because his Ferrothorn didn't actually set up the rocks, I'm actually going to decide to go out into my Diancie, expecting this to be his Stealth Rocker and not actually be Scarf. So I'll go out into my Diancie now, and as you can see, I do see the leftovers. Had I not seen the lefties, I would have made the switch back out into my own Landorus, go after Intimidate and dodge an Earthquake, and steal the momentum and go from there. But I'm actually going to go straight for the Moonblast. Unfortunately, I don't quite take out this Landorus, which is unfortunate, as it is going to be able to retaliate back and take me out with a super effective Earthquake, which is nice for him. Down goes my Diancie. However, I do get a free switch into my Greninja now. And here, it does have a Sylveon on his team. My safest play actually, well, it's not necessarily safe, but my middle ground play was actually to go straight for that Gunk Shot. Because I'm running the 40 attack EVs, I will be able to OHKO this Sylveon regardless. But I didn't want to potentially miss and then him take me out with a potential Earthquake. So I'll just go straight for Ice Beam, playing it safe. And I do know after the Ice Beam damage, I'll easily be able to take it out with a Gunk Shot. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and just go straight for that Gunk Shot. And I do manage to land it, which is great, as he doesn't actually switch. He doesn't really have too many switch-ins for the likes of my Greninja. so he's going to be forced to sack off his Sylveon at this point, which is nice for me, and down goes that thing. Granting him another free switch on out into the Beedrill, however, I wasn't actually sure whether a U-turn would kill, so I decided to make the switch and go out into my my Landorus, expecting to potentially go for that drill run, as I can get off the Intimidate and obviously dodge that drill run, but he goes straight for the U-turn, predicting that switch, which is nice for him. But my Landorus is a soft check to this Beedrill, so that's fine. I do get off that Intimidate. It does go out into his own Landorus now, and here what I should do is I actually decide to lock myself into Stone Edge, because I do know a U-turn after the leftovers coming from his Lando won't actually kill, especially at -1. But I could have just locked myself into a knockoff, however, but I wasn't actually sure. I forgot what HP his Greninja was at, and I was actually hoping to sweep. But either way, it brings in his Greninja out. I'm pretty sure I can live a Stone Edge, and I don't want to risk missing regardless. And I do have a Greninja on my team, which can take any hit from his Greninja. We have established that his Greninja is running Hidden Power Fire, and I'm actually not running HP Fire on mine, so I do know I can outspeed the following turn, get off more Life Orb damage, get off a hit, which will put him into range where an Earthquake coming from my Landorus T or a Sucker Punch coming from my Bishop will easily take out his Greninja. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, is go straight for that and get into the range like I did mention, as he's actually going to be able to retaliate back and take me out with a Hydro Pump now, which is fine, as I can just easily go out into my Landorus now, lock myself into Earthquake, which will pick off this Greninja like I did mention, and his last Pokemon after that is in fact his Beedrill, his Mega Beedrill, which will go down to an Earthquake. So it's exactly what I'm going to do, lock myself into that and take out his last 2 Pokemon. And I do have Bishop in the back, of course, so that is going to be the game, guys. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't feel like this battle showed off what this team could do at its best. Using U-turn and for momentum, getting free switches into like sort of Gothitail or my Ferrothorn to set up rocks, to trap Pokemon, to then further enhance the sweeping capabilities of both Bishop and Diancie. But nonetheless, I did definitely enjoy this battle. GG once again. I'm definitely going to be using this team more often, and so definitely look out for more battles like that. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.